Hi Pisces, welcome to your August mid-month readings. I just thought I would do a mid-monthly reading because the sound was a bit off in the August readings and I wanted to keep the messages going. I just felt a little bit inspired to. I think after the solar eclipse in Leo, I'm feeling pretty recharged for some reason. So I just thought I'd go ahead and get these out here. I also have a new deck of cards, the Goddess Guidance cards. They look like this. They're very pretty, and I was lucky enough to be gifted them by my cousin who was just visiting back from Australia. I've not seen her in 3 years, so it's lovely to get a deck, I must say. It's really nice. So, Pisces, there's going to be a full moon in your sign on the 26th of August, which is exciting. And I'm feeling like this is going to be a very powerful moon for you because you only get a full moon in your sign once a year. And it's a great time for recharging, reflecting, and letting go. Oh. So, let's see what we've got going on for you, Pisces. Temperance. Beautiful. Healing energies. There's a fire sign. And this is interesting because you're water. So there's a healing aspect towards this. And then there's the death card. Ooh. This is spookily similar to Scorpio's reading. So you might be dealing with a Scorpio or a fire sign. And it's funny because Scorpios were dealing with a fire sign and a water sign. Huh. And let's see what's underneath. The Hermit. Now this is interesting, Pisces, I'm going to say. So I'm thinking with the Death card and the King of Wands side by side, some of you are doing, because I said this for Scorpio too. If you have Scorpio moon or rising, you might want to watch that one because I think they're connected. With Temperance, the feeling is healing. And a lot of times when it comes up with a court card, it's healing with that person, as I said before. The cup represents water, which is you, Pisces, and the fire represents a fire sign person, a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. And I have to say, Pisces, there never seems to be a fire sign far away from you. I don't know whether or not this is you, because with Temperance, she's holding this fire. I also feel with the Hermit, he's holding like a lantern, but I would read this as a metaphor for holding a torch. I think some of you have been holding a torch a long time for a fire sign, and for some of you there's either going to be a reconnection or a letting go, or both. You're going to reconnect just to let go. I think some of you have been held back by a relationship with somebody who was a bit of an ego denter. Like they put a dent in your self-esteem, a dent in your personal confidence, your sense of confidence. There may have been somebody dampening your spirits in the workplace. Maybe your leadership qualities have been questioned. Maybe there has been a little bit of time where you wondered, could I really do this every day for the rest of my life because I don't feel like I am growing? And it's interesting, Pisces, with Jupiter in your 9th house until November, your travel experiences have been at the forefront of your luck. And I think if you've been traveling, you've maybe been able to experience more satisfaction because of that and not because of your career. But maybe some of you that haven't been, and maybe some of you that have not traveled in a while, are starting to suspect that maybe this isn't what you want to be doing for the rest of your life. Some of you are getting like a bit of uncertainty surrounding what area you want to be working in. I also do think that some of you are holding on to a relationship from the past that has to be let go of in order for you to find clarity. And I do think it's with a fire sign person. So this may not be somebody that you necessarily want to reunite with, but it's somebody who still holds you back from healing is one thing that I'm leaning towards saying. Now with the Hermit, I do think that you have to look inward for the answers. I think that some of you need to learn meditation. You need to really silence the mind, find answers in nature, find answers in solitude. I also think some of you, and this is unusual for Pisces, but some of you may not be spending enough time on your own. Because sometimes when you're on your own, that's when you really get the answers. You can't get them from anybody else. And I think healing lies for you this month in letting at least one thing go. Now, it could also be, because there's always interpretations with these, and these messages get viewed by quite a lot of people, and not everyone has the exact same situation. You know, no birth chart is the same. We have different suns, moons, and rising combinations. But some of you are actually meeting somebody in September, because this is the way the Hermit's coming through. And I think it could be a Scorpio or a brand new fire sign. So that would be, again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Scorpio person. With Temperance, I think you guys are really having a moment with this. For some reason, Mars is significant here. So Mars is retrograding back into Capricorn, which is your 11th house, today as I do this. So I'm thinking maybe your communication is being enhanced, having been silenced for a while. I think there may be a spark of communication from somebody in the past. I'm just going to draw a clarifier for this death card for Pisces. So what does this death card have to teach Pisces? What does this death card have to teach Pisces? What does this death card have to teach? Oh, that one wanted to be. And that one. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, yes, there's a romance coming in. The Page of Cups, and see what else this is. Ah! The Lovers. Oh, okay, Pisces. Wow, yes. Oh my goodness. This is like you're letting the past go to embrace the new. This is maybe what this is. Maybe this is why you're letting go of a fire sign from the past, or someone that fits this King of Wands ilk. So that could be somebody you met in your career path, somebody who was very outgoing, driven, sporty, blah, 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 blah. And this is somebody that you're letting go because of the Death card, and in comes a Page of Cups and the Lovers. Oh my God, Pisces, this is love coming in. And this is actually in complete alignment with your reading of August as a whole, but this is being more specific. A lover relationship is coming in. Leaning towards this happening in September. What's underneath here, just out of curiosity? The Five of Pentacles. Okay, so because these cards fell out, this doesn't matter massively, but the Five of Pentacles means you're coming out of a period, because I can see that with the Death card. You're letting go of people that keep you in the cold, or people that leave you in the lurch, because this is very open love coming in. Now, sorry, I just blew these away because I'm laughing at them. Maybe that's a metaphor for them blowing you away. Ooh, lovely. Okay. Page of Cups and the Lovers. I'm seeing this as a brand new relationship. Possibly a water sign, a Scorpio, a Cancer, and a Pisces. I'm leaning towards Scorpio because of the Death card, but it doesn't have to be. Lovers can also be a Gemini person, or because it is two people, it could be a fellow Pisces. Okay. I'm also, because of Temperance and King of Wands, I think the past person may have been a Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be. So what I'm seeing also, I'm seeing this as love. I'm seeing this is because the full moon in your sign is making you more attractive and alluring, and it's a letting go and it's a new beginning all in once, which is beautiful, because it's so hard for people to see that aspect of the Death card because it's so spooky. I mean, it's a friggin' skull on a horse. And a lot of the time I also read that as don't flog a dead horse, you know, because the horse is quite clearly dead. It's got a skull on it. Don't flog it. And with the Page of Cups and the Lovers coming in, it's like the new beginning that comes from an ending. An ending is always the beginning. And it's a really beautiful part of life, is that transitional period. And it's also representative of the autumn, the fall. And as we go into September, that's what we're approaching. And I think it's going to be that you're meeting this person around the full moon leading into September, or this is somebody that you've liked for a long time. But this is love, Pisces. Okay, so I want to draw a Goddess Guidance card for you guys too, to see really what we got here going on. So what is a Goddess Guidance card for Pisces? Pisces. Goddess Guidance card for Pisces. Guidance card for Pisces. Oh, that one wants to go. Okay. Bridget, don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. Oh, Bridget. She looks fierce. Don't back down. Wonder what that's in relation to. That's interesting. Maybe when you meet this person, there's a degree of debate between the two of you, and that's the connection. But don't back down. It can also mean not backing down to somebody if they're a past relationship. Sticking to your principles. Standing up for your ideals, making sure you're being assertive. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks either. And trust in what's happening. Stick to your opinions and put your foot down. I'm going to read the little piece here in my little goddess guidance book and read to you about Bridget. So, Bridget is a Celtic triple goddess, which means that she represents 3 aspects of woman. The young virgin, the nurturing and the loving mother, and the crone, sage, wise woman. She's a fiery goddess, well, we've got fire here, who tirelessly protects those who call upon her, and she's a feminine counterpart to Archangel Michael's warrior energy. Bridget's temple is in Kildare, Ireland. Wow. You know, there's a really nice shopping centre in Kildare. I can see why they'd put a temple there. She's celebrated worldwide on February 1st, the ancient sacred day called Imbolc, which marks the beginning of springtime and increasing daylight. So there you go, beginning of spring. Just like we are going into autumn with the leaves fall from the trees, as I say, an ending is a new beginning. So that's seasonal. This is probably particularly aimed at the Irish people watching this reading, if you're there. So that's interesting. That's really interesting. I think this is a lot about, with the Death card, it is about you shedding your skin and beginning again and finding healing. The King of Wands also is a very assertive energy, so maybe you are finding your voice just like Bridget and embracing the fire, Pisces. But either way, this is really beautiful. I'm really happy for you guys. I think this is well deserved. I think there's been like a King of Wands in a negative sense following you guys around for a long time, but that's not to say that the person that you're getting with isn't a fire sign. It's just to say that the King of Wands to me represents somebody who was more about themselves in the past and you felt a little bit left out in the cold. So I think this is a beautiful new beginning, Pisces, and I really hope you enjoy it. So I'll see you guys in September. Bye.